Alright, so Solo's story solely soiled some souls sorely just because of some social stuff for some people. I'll be honest, I've never been keen on prequels unless they really add something to the story. Sometimes they're clearly just made for money because they're going off of a very famous character people know, and that's not always a bad thing, but you kind of risk backtracking on what made that character great. It's like a twice baked potato. Cook it once, you're good. Bake it twice, it's either magic or trash. So considering some of you are actually thinking of boycotting this movie, I guess you're in luck because it's my job to explain stuff and then, deal with the people who are part of the joke police in the comment section. Let me explain. So this is supposed to take place after Phantom Menace, considering that cameo, and according to the writers, exactly a decade before episode 4, meaning that Han should be like 21 and legal to drink in a cantina. We see him with Khaleesi in a galaxy far, farther than Westeros, where he's a known smuggler trying to escape. He gets away, Kira doesn't, but at least she was working this haircut right here, because this one's okay, but this one though. Han Hughes really wants to be a pilot, so when he applies, they ask him for his last name or his people, and he just says, I'm alone. So this guy has either been listening to Ayaz or has seen the original trilogy, because he's the one who names him Solo. How y'all know Spanish in space, but there's no Mexicans? 3 years later, Solo joins Woody Harrelson, cosplaying as Walt Disney, Maves, cosplaying as a human, and Lil Dicky's brain. And these guys are trying to pull a Fast and Furious to get this explosive energy called
coaxium.
That looks like Gatorade Glacier Freeze, but the first time they try to get it, they fail, and 2 of them die. Han also meets Chewie because they feed him to him when he's in the army, but they befriend each other because they both speak gargle. His real name still is Chewbacca though. After escaping, they go visit Paul Bettany's, whose vision in life is clearly to stack up those Disney checks, and considering he's a crime lord, he also forces them to run to Castle and steal the
coaxium.
While they're there, Han also meets Kira again, who's been branded with a Pokeball on her wrist. She's like Daenerys and is kind of playing on the evil side, and there's no doubt in my mind her British self got that BBC. She introduces them to Lando in order to get his ship called the Millennium something, and they convince him and Female Alpha to join them. And yes, this is the equal rights robot everyone keeps talking about. And yes, it's heavily implied he had sex machina with this thing.
How can you not be pansexual in space? There's so many things to have sex with.
Lando is like space Marlon Brando. They're able to get the
coaxium
and escape since everyone still shoots like a stormtrooper in this universe. I don't get how this place looks like a laser tag event, and yet no one gets hit by accident. Like, go in the hood, one stray bullet, boom, you done. Femi Robot is the only one who actually takes one to the hard drive and she gets bricked. But then Han is able to get the Kessel Run by taking the same shortcut that Dory and Marlin took and finding Nemo through the jellyfish. They run into the Cloud Riders, who are like the pre-Rebels rebellion before the rebellion, and one of them pulls a Metroid because she's really a girl. It's not really a big deal, but someone in my theater gasped when that was revealed. They end up working together and come up with a plan to trick Voss. But Woody Harrelson tricks them since he's a spy. But Han tricks them again since he shoots first in this movie, and now a lot of fans are going to be really, really angry. By the end, Woody's broken, Voss is drained dry, Han goes to Tatooine to work with Jabba the Hutt, and that villain from the Insidious movies appears to talk to Kira, letting her know that she's not only working for him, but letting us know that even though you were cut in half, you can still get some robo-legs and come back to life like you did in the animated series. But somehow they can't bring back Jar Jar. Thank you guys for checking out this video. I'm curious to know your thoughts down below in the comments section. To me, this is a rented. I give it a rented. I know some people may have it higher. Some people are boycotting this completely, but I'm curious to know your thoughts down below in the comment section. Probably already let me know about them, but don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe, and I'll send you a Millennium Falcon.